Thank you, Secretary General, for passing the mic to my deputy chair. She is the deputy chair, don't worry. The fourth estate, I think this is a moment for you. Going through the constitutional review report that was submitted to the APC government, and the recommendation to create a chapter for the mass media that the APC government injected. Even though presidentbio did not have the opportunity to receive the report, but he has repealed wholeheartedly seditious libel law of 1965. So it's a moment for you all to decide, not just to write. When you write that yes, in Sierra Leone, when the free quality education was launched, in the first year, 671,000 kids have access to classrooms. Those are the things that the people need to know. Because those are the things that were not in existence. When you write, let the world know, let the people understand that the Constitutional Review Committee recommended to the APC that they should amend Section 9 2C to remove the word practicable so that education can be free from primary, secondary, and upward. But they rejected that recommendation. But without receiving that recommendation, presidentbio says whether we receive practicable or not, we are going to finance education. And on examination fees alone, presidentbio has spent 167 billion to pay examination fees. You know what that means? It means if presidentbio was to fix Wilkinson Road, which cost the last government 124 billion, we would have fixed Wilkinson Road, the main motor road at Signal, and we would have also done the 6.5 kilometer road in Dama, Anga, and Blama, and there will still be a remainder of about 12 billion. So when you invest in the right thing. And that is why we are investing in somebody who those in radicals will say, he who fixes it, he who fixes it. You should respect me, I'm a Congress play close. You should understand that. So on that note, I would want to call on a brother, another candidate, a very good candidate of the SLPP, parliamentary candidate, someone who knows IT. What I know is stock. I don't know IT. Even Excel I stock. Not to talk of word. So I want to call on David Manley to present the campaign website of the mayor in waiting. David, I will give you 5 minutes.
Thank you, Honorable. Mr. Mayor, your wife, the Deputy Mayor, members of my national and regional executive, ambassadors, ministers, good afternoon. Our guests, thank you for gracing this occasion. If I can direct your attention to the screen, for those of you who can't see the screen, again, I'm David Manley. I'm the MP candidate for the Great Sierra People's Party, and I'll be at constituency 1 to 9. The very first thing that you see when you go to the website is the countdown timer. What that means, we're counting down to State House, we're counting down to council, we're counting down to gaining all the seats that we can get in this next election. That will keep you on your toes. It means this is the time we have to campaign. This is the time we have to deliver all that we said that we will do. That's the very first thing you will see. And on top of that, you'll see that it's an all-inclusive website. There are tabs that you can get whatever information you can get. But most importantly, if you want to join the team, there's a tab for you as well. That's essential. Next slide, please. The reason why we captured this slide is to show you our candidates, and that's one of the things that's clear on the website. He is making our job very, very easy when we do our door-to-door campaign. As you know, His Excellency the President has guided that we do door-to-door campaigns. Anywhere you go, where we may or where we see, Because there's one thing that he did that changed the political landscape. When he wants to go to a community, before he goes there, he would have already sent the stuff to the community for the work that needs to be done. So when you see him, you're not voting for what he will do, but you're voting for a continuation of what he has already done. And you know he's not running by himself. We have his deputy who will be shouldering some of that responsibility and being everywhere. We have to capture your face as well whenever we go around in these campaigns. It's right there. If there's one thing you can take away from this slide, is that it captures the Sierra Leone People's Party identity. Talk and do. The very first thing that he says, he was put on this path to get things done. Means he delivers. He wants you to see that from the onset. Because you're going to judge him on what he has promised. But he's saying he's not just going to promise. Whatever he has said he will do, he has done, and he will continue to do. That's why I want to capture this. The reason why I'm running through this is because all of this information is captured in the website, and you can go there and get the full magnitude. Of course, some of we sabi am, but not all man sabi am. You go sabi because you don't sabi the intricate details of who he is and how he is there to help you. So there's also a page on the website that tells you who he is and what he stands for. Again, I'm not going to read the whole thing. I'm just going to let you know that it's there. Next slide, please. Thank you all for that. The takeaway is there's a website that's fully transparent. Where we fumble and come, they don't like transparency. We always put things the update. There's all the information that you want, you can get on the website, and you can also sign up and join the train, because as we don't start so, say after June 24, 2023, we'll be marching to all the seats of governance and march to the march today. So thank you again for your attention, and have a
Thank you very much. Yes, the website is Gento for FREETOWN Mayoral.org. Gento for FREETOWN.org. Gento for FREETOWN.org. This one is this. David, Secretary General. Thank you very much, David. And David has taught us that we should always have it in mind, and we should always know that is why you are called gentle, because what you say you do, you do. And in time like this, you see, when it was difficult and challenging for the people of Israel, when they were taken to the mountain of Massa and Meribah, they tried and tested God. They wanted to create carvings and worship them. When Moses returned in his anger, he was so angry that he went back to God to tell God that I'm going to abandon this assignment. God assured him, say, stand firm, for you shall receive the salvation of the Lord. And if we are going to receive salvation in FREETOWN, if FREETOWN is going to change, I want to avoid the word transform. Because when you say transform, what you get is you will meet a market as we perform that was started by Bobby Gibson, and you will not finish it. That is what you get for say transform. When you say transform, you go to Lumley and the traders, they are still selling on the street. You know, there was a time I tried clearing the traders for St. Mark Church. And it was the mayor, the very mayor, Emanuela. It was the former mayor Emanuela that went there to beg the church so that they will sell and absorb the church every Sunday and every day. That is not going to happen, because when we are going to fix FREETOWN, we are going to ensure that markets are accessible, they are conducive, they are open, they have toilets, they have good facilities, and that is why in grassroots, see Gento for mayor. And that is why we are going to return Freetown to the old days of sanitary inspectors. And we are going to enjoy the beautiful song Freetown TV Connection. DJ, do you have it? Can you just give us a little a cappella? I see David in the dance that day at Kenema. I want to show you the Then we get the music. Then to run out through. And the pool with Papa is silent. Oh, this. They don't say it. Yeah. I'm going to go. I'm going to style at the pool. If you want to be on a chair, you don't have to style. Thank you, thank you, thank you. We want to return Freetown to the best times. Freetown to the times of development. We have seen a lot of APC layers. You know, it's like the history of Sierra Leone. When you calculate the total number of years that APC has been in government, and you realize that the decadence and backwardness of Sierra Leone is principally as a result of the APC. Because when times were good in the 60s, it was Shaka Stevie that was in governance. When times were good in the early 2000s, 2007, 8, 9, 2012, when the Sierra Leone economy for the first time hit a record export GDP of $1.5 billion. It was the APC that was in governance. And when they had finished everything, God said, go and fix it. He said, you are the fixers. And he brought Julius Malabio. And we are fixing things. We have transformed things. And that is why we want to fix Freetown. And that is why presidentbio has given 30% to women. And on that note, I will call the beautiful wife of our mayoral candidate, the mayor in waiting, to introduce our candidate. As the Mamide come, they are talking the website back. When I know saving at the back will not to expose. Now you make one fair post, you will get the back connection. Don't send the ECDCT. You know. So the website is Gento number 4. gentoforfreetown.com. Is it .com? When I patient me, you know the mistake fast. Thank you.
Good afternoon. Our mayor to be, the national executive of the Sierra Leone People's Party and all executive members here present, ministers, deputy ministers, the deputy mayor to be, the board estate, and everyone here present, distinguished ladies and gentlemen. I stand here with 2 important constraints in performing this most important task of briefly introducing the next mayor of our municipality. First, how can I briefly introduce someone I know so deeply and so dearly? It's definitely a challenge to keep it brief. Second, how do I introduce a man who frankly needs no introduction to the people of Freetown? The man's name is a household brand, known in every corner of the city. Despite these challenges, I stand here beaming with utmost pride to introduce you to a man that has inspired a huge chunk of Sierra Leoneans with hopes that transcend the usual political and cultural norms in the polity of the Western urban municipality. I stand here today to introduce the son of the city of Freetown. The name Gento in Freetown goes beyond a mere name. It is a brand now metamorphosed into a movement. The name Gento is a symbol of success that resonates with the struggles of the ordinary man. The name Gento has not only succeeded in business, but also succeeded in breaking the stereotypes, transcending the imagination of the average Sierra Leonean in the business domain of this country. But that is just one aspect about this man. Ladies and gentlemen, I stand here today to introduce the founder and owner of the Gento Group of Companies, a multi-million-dollar construction company with project footprints in not only Freetown, but also within the West African sub-region. I present to Sierra Leoneans their very own son, loved and revered across this municipality and beyond. Gento is a man of the poor and the downtrodden. Gento is the father of society's reject and the man for society's isolated. The man from the hood and ghettos. The man that stands in solidarity with women. He is the man of the people, selfless and humble, and identifies with the grassroots or the people. Born and raised in Freetown, a product of the municipal primary school and the famous Ahmadiyya Secondary School in the east end of Freetown, and later proceeded to the United Kingdom, where he enrolled to pursue course in construction. Ladies and gentlemen, I present to you a man that continues to play a major role in the development of Sierra Leone's infrastructure and has created thousands of jobs and economic opportunities for the young and the old. Ladies and gentlemen, there is no time to underscore Gento's commitment to charities and non-governmental initiatives as he continues to donate millions of dollars to help improve people and society. As a wife to Gento, I have over this period of campaign seen how passionate and focused he is to provide the leadership for the rebuilding of Freetown with the support of his people. Ladies and gentlemen, it is my pleasure to present to you my husband, the father of my children, the coolest of all men, soft-spoken and collected. This man's charm is beauty. His love for family is comparable. His commitment to Freetown is out of this world. So from Devil Hole to Allentown, from Calabar Town to Wellington, from Porty to Grassfield, from Shell to Kanike, Susan Bay, Magazine, Dovecot, Mabela, Abacha, Frobe, Krube, Dokoti, Wilberforce, Babadori, Longley, Juba, the list is endless. I present to you the leader of the Freetown, Fix Freetown campaign, the man with a proven track record of success, a committed philanthropist, the man with skills and the vision to fix the problems of Freetown. No less a person, but my husband, Mr. Mohamed Gento
I'd like to thank you all for coming here today. This is a wonderful day for all of us, but more so very important for us Freetonians. Today, Mr. Secretary General of my lovely party,
my regional chairman, and all party executive present, the Port Estate, all ministers, and my mother. Thank you all. I welcome you all into this room because I'm here today to launch my manifesto. My manifesto is from my heart, and I know it resonates with my FREETOWNian people. We've been suffering for long in this city. The pains are immense. It's sometimes painful when you walk down the streets of Freetown, from eastern to western. There are sometimes certain incidents that will not only touch you, but let you run tears. We have to be strong to fix these problems. These are very passionate problems, and these are sometimes very, very much emotional. When I talk about my manifesto, I want you to understand it comes from pain, or it comes from a heart that is crying, because we've been suffering for years. Like I said the other day, it's like we've been living in Freetown like slaves. And this time around, we have to liberate ourselves. And the only way we're going to do it is through the ballot box, to vote for the right person. And the right person is here, Mohamed Gento Kamara. I will go straight to my manifesto, and it starts with my pillars, as you can see on the screen, my motivation. I was motivated, and I inspired myself to jump into this race because of mainly what happened August 8, 9, and 10. August 8, 9, and 10 showed us clearly that Freetown and Sierra Leone in general is going down the drain. And if some of us who are strong enough, mentally and physically, did not stand up to face this battle, to change and break tribalism, my brothers will go back to war, and that will be a tribal war. To start that point, or starting from that point, that's why from the first day I started with my aspiration to become the mayor of Freetown, I said, let's break tribalism. And we have to break tribalism. The first step of breaking tribalism is the stereotype convention to say this position is only meant for one tribe, which is not so. For respect for all and for respect for Freetonians, that's why you can clearly see I choose a Creole native man as my own running mate. That shows you that we are ready for inclusiveness. Mohamed Gento is the man to fix this problem. Mohamed Gento knows it. We all know the saying, who feels it knows it. Mohamed Gento has gone through it. I know what it means. I have family members that have to wake up every day, 3 a.m., 4 a.m. to go and fetch water. And most of them are girls, age of 13, 14. They're very vulnerable. What happened overnight? It's the pain for those young girls. Remember, waking up 3 a.m., 4 a.m. in the morning, and still yet they have to go to school 8 a.m. in the morning. You don't want to go through that. So all of us have to come together this time and fix the problem, which is mainly water is life. Let us give life to these young children that have to go to school. Let us give life back to ourselves. Let us remember the old days where, like my man, Honorable Tower, just asked for the music, Damse, Damse. It resonates with most people in Freetown. These are days when Freetown was Freetown with sanitary officers, health inspectors. We have dustbin areas in most junctions and high streets. and Freetown was clean. Let me tell you about my running mate. My running mate is a Creole native man. My running mate is a reverend and a school teacher. Ladies and gentlemen, I would like to bring him up and introduce my running mate. We're doing this together. Diversity. One country, one people, one country. We're showing it. The Creole and the countryman ready to rebuild Freetown. So I'll allow my deputy mayor to say some words.
Thank you, my boss, the mayor of Freetown. To the chair, the Secretary General of the party, the Western Region chair, and all in the corner, and all protocols. We are here this afternoon to launch our manifesto. I and my boss. We are here with our wives to show that we are family men and we are responsible people. As my boss earlier said, make real my time. My profession as a minister of the religion, of a Christian religion. I'm a counselor also, and I'm a life coach. Title that goes to me in England. Many a time, people would feel, my tribesmen, they feel as if Freetown belongs to the Creoles. Yes, this place was leased for us some years ago. And because it was leased for the Creole, it was not bought for the Creoles, it was leased for the Creoles. Many a time we need to do our full investigation so that we'll be able to talk to people and say to them the correct things. Because most of the time we put politics in our thoughts and in our words. It brings us to the level of which we are not one people and one country again. But I want to say to the people of Freetown that no matter the situation, when this place was leased for us, we met the Teganese, we met the Limbas. We are there. We met the Chapel. We are also here. And you know the beautiful part of it. We took their children and we trained them. And they become doctors and lawyers. They become people of good standard in the society. So how can we say that Freetown is for only the Creoles? Even somebody that you have taken care of for many years, you gave them your land. You gave them part of your wealth. Some of our people, we gave all of our wealth to them because they serve us. They serve us diligently in those days. And so I want to say to my tribesmen and to Freetonians, no matter the situation, we must live as sierraleoneans because freedom belongs to all of us. And all of us, we must live amicably in peace in Freetown. There is life after politics, but let us remember that we are all sierraleoneans and we should move forward as sierraleoneans. Thank you.
Thank you, Reverend Thomas. Thank you very much. You see, it's a blessing to be part of the one country, one people, and we're showing that every day. We want to unify this country. We want everybody to belong. Freetown is for all of us. Ladies and gentlemen, I'll take you to my manifesto. As you can see right on the screen, my key project, together with my deputy mayor, the team, and with the new direction, we are ready to fix the water problem in FREETOWN. There's a lot of people, there's a lot of write-ups, there's a lot of theories about the water situation in FREETOWN. But me being a construction man, I know the practical way to fix this problem is by using the water catchment areas. Most mountains around FREETOWN municipality holds a water catchment. Most of these water catchments, or almost all of them, run through January to December, and still yet we're struggling for water. Every August, Goma Valley, up number 2 river, will overflow, and then we're still crying for water. Ladies and gentlemen, for this thing, Mohamed Gento is ready to lead, but I will not be able to do it alone. We all have to do it together. We have to start this very first step, and every Freetonian to see that this is the need, and we all have to campaign for Mohamed Gento Kamara and let Mohamed Gento Kamara win the mayoral seat, and then Mohamed Gento Kamara will fix the problem for water. Water problem in Sierra Leone, or FREETOWN in particular, is a headache for all. When we're going to use the water catchment, we're going to enhance the water catchment. In most areas, we have to run pipe up from the mountain because we are blessed to have a topography of FREETOWN with mountain up and then runs down to the sea part where we can do our pipe, we can run our pipes down and then connect from those pipes, supply them to houses. Ladies and gentlemen, this is not an easy task. People might say, Mohamed Gento is saying this easily is going to fix the water problem. It's not as easy, yes, I know that. But I know I'm ready and I'm determined to do so. And trust me, I am going to do so. This is not only a promise, but it is a commitment that I'm committed to, and I'm committed to and I'm obliged to fix because I've gone through the struggle. Ladies and gentlemen, FREETOWN, I need your vote. And with your vote, I will fix this water problem. If we go to the next part from water, it's sanitation, where I'm ready to clean FREETOWN. We all, again, have to do it together. Again, it's not going to be easy, but Mohamed Gento Kamara is determined to do so. How are we going to do this? We know our past mayors, they're not, I don't want to go personal, let me leave that, but what I would say is, we don't have dustbin areas anymore. Most of our collection points are gone. They have garret houses now. So we first of all have to identify garbage collection points, and we have to make sure that these wastes are collected properly and take them to appropriate dump site. With that, we will have to relocate our dump site from Kisi and the other one, Kinton, to a more appropriate area where our people will enjoy that benefit by getting electricity supply from our waste. Most of our waste in FREETOWN Most of our waste in Freetown is organic waste. What does that mean? It's very good for energy. We're going to make use of it. In Freetown today, almost all of our marketplaces, there is no toilet. Our mothers and sisters, mostly the market traders, are living in these markets, doing business in these market areas like slaves. No water supply, no toilet facility. Poor market area is not conducive for anyone at all. What are we going to do? Mohamed Gento is going to make sure we rebuild this market and let them have a conducive market areas by providing a toilet area for them, and also, most importantly, to make sure these women have micro credit, and that takes me to the next part of my manifesto, which is jobs for all. Jobs for all, we have to know that most of our people in Freetown are illiterate. How are we going to create employment for them? That's why most of them are engaged in petty trading and other SME businesses. Micro credit system will be very, very important for these uneducated people so that they also enjoy the benefits of having job opportunities to take care of their families. We also have to look at business registration in our municipality. I will come up with policies that will create incentives for businesses to grow. How are we going to do that? We're going to make sure we have regular town hall meetings. We understand the problems with the companies and the small businesses that are coming up. We know what they need, and we will help them to gain finances through the commercial banks. Because our problem today is most people are ready to do business, but they don't have the access to finance. And that means the municipal will come up with a municipal bond that will work with the commercial banks to make sure these things are possible. Employment is needed. This is why Mohamed Gento is saying, let us have incentives to encourage people and let them believe, like what happened to Mohamed Gento. I have succeeded to get to this point, and one of the reasons that get me to this point is integrity. To do business, you have to be credible. We have to let our business people understand that. It's not about getting the loan and run away with the money, or getting access to the loan and then misuse the finances, or what other people will say, the politics money. It's not going to be a politics money. You're going to take it from the bank. However, we're going to stand as a collateral for these business people so that they could strive. Mohamed Gento Kamara presently employ over 800 staff, and about 200 to 300 are casual. So it's over 1,100 people working for Gento Group. I know Freetown is congested now, and what I'm working on presently on the private side is to have a company. It's a blessing, ladies and gentlemen. Gento Group is presently working on a project that will employ over 15,000 people outside Freetown. As we all know, Sierra Leone is blessed. We're sitting right at the Atlantic Ocean. Gento Group currently identified an area around Kent that will give us a port with a depth of about 20-meter draft What does that mean? That would be the deepest seaport in Africa. Today, the deepest seaport in Africa is in Morocco, and you can Google it and find out. Their income quarterly, it's about $1.6 billion. Their quarterly income. And with that, they only have 18-meter draft. What Gento Group is going to do is a draft of 20-meter depth. With our location right on the Atlantic, we believe and we know that will bring to this country about 500 million euros to the government every year. $500 million, sorry. $500 million every year to the government of Sierra Leone. And that, I'll tell you for sure, will change this economy and change this country. Public spaces. When I look at my mother, I remember when I was a child, my mother was a poor nurse. I know the struggles that she went through. Today, we have nurses in Freetown, but believe me, it is not good for them. And it's not good for them because all their burden is left with the central government. I don't believe it should be so. I believe the Freetown City Council should take charge and get into these hospitals and control the estate and management of every hospital in the municipality. When you go to, I was born on the PCMH hospital, also. Stop it. We all see what is going on at what we call Connaught Hospital. But all of this is because the central government is overburdened. Let us be honest about this. We have to have the council to get into these hospitals and take care of the estate management and let the professional heads, the medical doctors, do their medical duties. Today, if you go to the mortuaries, go. It's not a story to take home. We all have to fix these problems together. Mohamed Gento is going to collaborate with the Ministry of Health and let the Minister of Health and all other stakeholders understand that FREETOWN City Council will be a partner in managing these hospitals. We also have to look at our recreational areas. Today, you go to Eastern, from Abu School, Calbatown, Parade Ground, Atuga Stadium, Kinton. Modern day today, our professional footballers are playing football on a bare floor. This is not right for a modern day, in any country. We're going to fix these football fields. We're going to have artificial turf, green fields, and also make use of these areas to have gyms, turn them to proper recreational area, so you wake up in the morning and walk into that field and have the gym equipment to do or conduct your exercise or walk around the field so that you have healthy life. Ladies and gentlemen, Mohamed Gento is a quiet man. I don't like talking, but this job I have to talk. Yes. I'm a very poor speaker, so don't mind me, but I have to do this because I have to let people understand what all this is about. I I want you all to know that my manifesto is very simple. It's simple, very simple, simplicity, very, very simple, like Mohamed Gento himself. You will be able to read it and understand more. I don't want to keep you long here. I want you to understand that June 24 is round the corner. The website is up. The manifesto is out. Read it and understand it. I am not a good speaker. I'm a man of action. I want to work for you, and I want to do the right thing for you. And please allow me to do the job for you. Thank you, thank you,
One people, one country, SFPP, the only way out, the only way forward, the only way to and out of the people. That is SFPP. We are moving. I can't believe. You know, yes, I don't think that this party, I can hold at this party. You know, sometimes people see me, FREETOWN Alima. Some people go around and say, oh, now we SFPP is not going to see one and then we can SFPP. If we want to talk about me, please, manifesto share it, please. You can hold on for now. You can hold on for now, please. We are concluding a very successful program. Our mayor has taught us that levity is the soul of people. I can't believe this morning when I woke up, I was going through the social media WhatsApp and I saw one woman dressed in pink, just like Dr. Bonaparte, and I felt so bad what she said. But now, I know there is hope because of SFPP. Now I know that the values and principles that attracted me to the SFPP, they are still alive. Now I believe that the very reason why my farmer task was willing to work with Sanity Magai to ensure that unity and Reverend Jones to ensure that unity prevails in Sierra Leone is still alive. That is the values of the SLPP, and that is the values we are demonstrating now. You know, the mayor said we are going to get water. And water from the catchment area, if you ask me, I know exactly what it means. I have Caligo, I have Pentagon, I have Magbaila. I know how the catchment area looks. I know how endowed they are with water possibilities. Cleaning FREETOWN is a passion. And it is under leadership of this mayor. Interestingly, when George Williams was mayor of FREETOWN, he received the least of budget support. The same was for Bonifisi, for under the SLPP, where Emmanuel and the God instead carried them. We have disbursed the highest budget support to the FREETOWN Council ever. That is a very good stepfather to have. That is why we want all our stepchildren that have strayed into the ABC unknowingly to come back home and know, yes, that there is a stepfather that is twice more than your father, that is ready to provide leadership and fatherhood. On that note, you know me, since the program started, I'm not introduced myself. And that's the irony. No, I am Honorable Ibrahim Tawa Content, former member of Parliament for constituency 132. candidate number one for the Sierra Leone People's Party in the Western area of our people. Deputy leader and chairman for the Sierra Leone People's Party. That is me. So you see, it's better I introduce myself. See, somebody has reminded me, say, oh, they are in a member of the. In fact, by default, when the chairman was announced, I was the second person that was chosen, so I'm the deputy chairman. Well, I don't tell you, I don't say, so I say, oh, I play the play. So on that note, we've had the manifesto. Now, oh, presidentbio, man. We don't give human the power in this case, I don't see. Madam Mohamed Gento Kamara, been at the agenda. And now another woman, powerful one. So we officially launched the manifesto and the website. Ladies and gentlemen, please silence as I invite Ambassador Dr. Kona Koma. I watch a live. The people's mama. You know, I pray when Auntie Kona received the mic. She will not tell you that I parked my car in her house when I was chased by the APC. Thank you, ma'am.
These are exciting times. Yes. And I'm excited to be here this afternoon. I have our president's permission, and leader of our party, His Excellency, President Julius Madabio, to do this launching on his behalf and give support to this ceremony. When I stand before this August gathering of media people, I get nervous. But they once told me that they are friendly people. And may I ask all of you here, the media, your CEO, the media practitioners, are you friendly today?
Yes, you're more than friendly.
Okay then I can go ahead. I come to the salutations because there are some very important people here that we must recognize. Yes. First of all, the chair, whose safety place whenever it's chased is my residence. Thank God it's not chased anymore, shower. And my own son and daughter, Gento, a proven entrepreneur, a man of excellent character. He says he doesn't talk, and that's good. There is an adage in my language. The bird that eats more is always silent. Yes, if you are walking more than talking, that means you are a great worker. And your amiable wife, from the eastern part of Sierra Leone, a renowned lawyer of repute in her own right, and the daughter of the oldest constitutional lawyer still surviving. Yes, my own daughter, who has taken and stepped fit in her father's foot in the law profession. And they have their chambers, which she is managing. Of course, I learned a long time ago that all those now are part of the Gento group. So the girls are like this. And my friend and compatriots, what is the word? Creole inside SLPP? Creole inside SLPP. My office in State House is their home. They come and call, we want an appointment. Yes. But when the Reverend Babatunde. And of course, it takes a good wife to manage a reverend. I know their time. And now it's compounded with politics. But don't worry, God will help you. And the Gento, what did you say to man? That Gento was amiable. That's the product. That's the mom. Isn't she pretty? Yes. Isn't she amiable? Yes. Please stand. Can you stand? Okay, you can tell me who that Gento is back. And at this ceremony, we'll highlight the deliberate steps that this party has taken. The youngest steps in general ever in the history of this country comes from this party. By the special grace of God, it happens to be my son.
One of your sons.
No, the best is sitting here and he wouldn't talk. Napoleon. And again, in the question of that deliberate step of preaching the norm, His Excellency, the President, gave a thought to a worker. And a worker, because he himself is a worker. And if you trust his judgment and his record in the past 4 years, trust him for Gento. He took a deliberate decision. The last time we had any person like his type in Freetown, most of you here were not born then. It is not the norm to have his name as mayor of Freetown. But that's the kind of thing presidentbio can do. And what I want to tell this gathering this afternoon, if you want to change, it should be changed all around. It starts in the name. It starts in the person. Yes. And to give you comfort, when Barack Obama appeared on the scene, America went wild. His name, Hussein. Yes, but it didn't matter. No, it didn't. And you come to France, Sarkozy. No, yes, you know Sarkozy. Yes, Sarkozy is not background. Don't belongs to the traditions. Yes, I'm talking about world leaders who broke traditions, like we are doing here today. Yes. I want to add, tribalism, racism, sectionalism is born out of fear. Gento has told his heart to you. What else do you want to know, Freetonians and sierraleoneans? He says, I am one of you. Do you need a plea? Isn't it one of you? Isn't it one of us? Yes. Isn't it one people? Isn't it one country? One country, one people? Yes. So change is coming, and change has come, and this is the change, and this is the thing. Yes, I don't think you need a better combination than a reverend gentleman who will be doing the talking while his boss will be leading the work. Yes. And I say again, don't be afraid. He has appealed to you from his heart. He's one of you. And you know, the lighter note, in Freetown, everybody came, we all came from somewhere to Freetown. Yes, everyone here, everyone in Freetown came. And so Freetown belongs to all of us. Yes. Yes. His manifesto is deliberate. Like his leader, they can venture. And your venture. Nobody's going to believe you when you say you are going to solve the water problem in Freetown. Like nobody believed presidentbio when he said he was going to fix education, and he did it. You are stepping in his shoes and walking in his journey. And I know you are going to do everything that you have said. Not all, but most of it. You will do. Yes. There is faith. And I live with this adage here. As I speak to the audience and speak to you, I'm reminded, like these brilliant words, that fortitude helps face challenges with faith and and determination. And you have all this. You have our blessings. And you have our prayers. You will make it anyway. Change has come to FREETOWN, whether we like it or not. We are going to have a new mayor, whether we like it or not. President has said it and God has sanctioned it. And the populace will only follow. And there's a man of God to speak into all of this. He has you as a deputy. Yes. As I go about the launch of this deliberate, daring manifesto. But that's what you have done all your life. Yes? You dared into construction. You came with an international company. And you took over. And nobody is aware that Gento was managed years by an international Italian company. Because fast you move, and you took over the job. Yes, this is the man we're talking about. So, let the press take the news away. That he said he will do so, and so. And believe you, he has a track record that he succeeds in whatever he ventures into. And politics will not be an exception. Yes, he's going to be a great politician. And he has the support of our leader. The talk has been president. He will be a talk has been mayor. FREETOWN needed a one who can reconstruct. FREETOWN devised transformation. All of those creatures, did they work? No. Now we have a construction man who says, I'm going to reconstruct FREETOWN. And I believe he will do it. And I want all of you to believe. This is a message. I want to add my voice to this media and to, before you thank his team who helped me put this manifesto together, a great team led by another tongue, Siba. I get problem all the time when I call on people that say Siba. Then I looked in my phone today and I saw Chenoba. I said, oh, Chenoba is the one they are talking about. Already we started in the launch for the content. It's a great job. Yes. And all these wonderful people who are going to tell you are so important. And that is what the new mayor sees in you. That you are the ones he has called to tell the story. And I know you will do him fear and do our party fear. Yes, with these few remarks. Can you come forward so that we launch together?
The chairman is here, don't launch yet. I would want to, people are saying that the ambassador has forgotten somebody. We have not forgotten anybody. It is my responsibility as deputy regional chairman to call on the regional chairman of the Western Region to join the team to launch this wonderful manifesto. The great and right honorable Mansour Abu Buya, the top up of the Western area. No one off. He said don't change from top up to no one off.
For all of you to launch this manifesto titled Vote Gento for Mayor. Okay, Freetown, we all vote Gento for mayor is the message. Freetown for we all. That's all.
Thank you very much. We ask every other person to resume your seat. Mr. Uncle, please ask Mr. Talibu to one thing. That's it.
Fishman. Yeah. What did they take away there? Take away there. Yeah.
You know, the Grand Launcher, Ambassador, there's something very critical. One meeting day. Ambassador said something very critical. If you will remember, in 2007, we presented a candidate for the mayoral seat. His name was Reverend. One meeting, please. His name was Reverend Abraham State. Not just spoke of name. Name is very important. And he also said that believing in yourself and your name is critical to your success. When we presented Reverend Abraham State, he lost the election. And in 2012, he emerges again. And he moved from Reverend Abraham State to Reverend Abraham Sisi Jones, because he wanted to appeal, because of fear, he wanted to appeal to the Creoles. But like every other speaker has said, the word Creole itself is mixture. And because it's mixture, it means all of us are Creoles by default. And it means all of us are qualified to be Freetonians. On that note, I would have loved to give the opportunity to the press, but having had such a brilliant presentation from our mayoral candidate, and the fact that the press have been here an hour before we start on the program, I will only take few questions, very few questions. Very few questions. So I will ask Genja. Okay, the first estate is saying they don't want to ask questions. They understood the presentation, the glossars are simple, and for me what is more important is the fact that you are going to get a illicit account to support, to guarantee our mothers. You know what I know the business people will just say, Mama, on the same now, market man now. The market woman and the market man there. That will be there. So on that note, I will take the vote of time. Please, before the state. Before the state, I will take, before taking the vote of time, I will want, it will be unfair to have the world's best minister in our midst and he not saying a word. Mr. World Best Minister, sir. I give you 2 minutes.
Thank you, Mr. Chairman. Mr. Mayor to be Deputy Mayor, Regional Chair, and everybody else who's here. Me, I almost want to create. I want to talk 2 things no more. I talk Creole before. You know, what we mayor say, we mayor wake up for count. What he say? 1 country, 1 people. We mayor say at local council, they work with central government. And me, I lead the Ministry of Basic Education, where they work directly with the local council. We don't get mayor that at this time. We get mayor that at this time. When government gives school boss, they love the school boss. When they love that school boss, the mayor, when not the mayor is gentle. He go and support the ministry for do things there, that parade. We don't need pay and that big, that big people can't help me. So when it talks say, it work with central government, not to see where in the plan though, that thing we don't do already. And as a ministry, we start between them there, we don't see that way. Other people that they talk about early childhood development, when they send me a manifesto, then they count 1, 2, I don't know how many they build. But this mayor has say, and they can't build pre-primary school, so all we back into one there. And we know say that they happen, and we know say the reason we make that they not happen is because no other mayor they don't want to work with we as central government. So we here I want to talk about that this element between central government and local council. The most important part that you need mayor, you need policy, whether they will come up behind you and go like life and other people there, but that policy where they work with you directly, even when you not ask them for help, even when they know it's not their responsibility. So as because Buklani business is Kupiki business and the Makutuma business important and it requires central government, me I be just one admin voice after we may ask for say, if one day we country go before me, Makutuma they go before me and get school then get preschool who side they day. May we school between them boss, they may they run, they don't look at. Inside, we don't do for both for Mayor Gento.
Thank you, Mr. Minister. Now we can take the vote of thanks. But before we take the vote of thanks, I want to also inform us say at the end of this show, the most important item is stamp bills. I am not going to announce the number. So I invite the Deputy Minister of Local Government, Mrs. Leone, the vote of thanks.
Thank you very much, Mr. Chair. Mr. Chair, and we most dynamic mayor in making, and the deputy, the spouses, the advisor to His Excellency the President, we do the launch and controller, the dynamic Secretary General, the man on the move, day after day after the next 3 weeks, I don't know where to get for Africa. God give you blessings, I don't pray for that. The regional chair, Ramanso, Kubuya, ministers present, the fourth estate, distinguished ladies and gentlemen, good afternoon. The old tax layer is very simple but very important. That I forgot tell una thank you for first begin with we mayoral candidates, Mr. Mohamed Gento Kamara, and his team for put this program together. But I tell you, we prefer to say, when you fail to plan, you plan to fail. Mr. Gento Kamara, don't take the cue from the SLPP that he is. SLPP, very recently, we go launch with MANIFESTO. For sure say, we want to good business. Not to let them people they will do their own business, now they get the profit. We don't see a money, we don't see profit. But this one, His Excellency the President, they lead the way for good business for Salon, when a Salon they forget the benefits. Now so, Mr. Mohamed Gento Kamara, the mayor in waiting,
they do the business. When at Freetown, they forget the benefits. Clearly, ladies and gentlemen, I don't know for me, I mean sitting there, I can sense the passion. And I sense the passion and the seriousness in Mohamed Gento Kamara with this in manifesto, what he don't put. And I can tell you, from the local government perspective, because I'm in ministry, they directly supervise the local councils. In ministry now, they directly supervise the local council. The past 5 years for the Freetown City Council, ladies and gentlemen, I don't need to go over everything that happened there. You will hear the testimony because everything is out there for you to see that it has been wrong. There has been no good time for us there in the Ministry of Local Government. Even where the government, the leadership of His Excellency, and every one of us tries to work with the then mayor, it was all effort in futility. But I want to join His Excellency the President and the leadership of the SLPP party to congratulate our mayor in the waiting for this work that he has put together. I mean, when you want to be serious, or when you want to know that somebody is serious, you just need to look at their plans. The plan of Gento, as the mayor and his deputy is waiting, is very clear, simple, and to the point. He doesn't need to speak any Cambridge English here, or any borrowed phonetics here. He doesn't need it. What he needs is what he has done. And that's what's relevant to us. He has just hit the nail on the head on what we want in Freetown. Who is here that doesn't want water facilities? Nobody. We all want it. Who doesn't want a sanitized Freetown? We all want a sanitized Freetown. Who doesn't want jobs for youth? We all want jobs for youth. So all the issues he has catalogued. So I want you, Gento, to be rest assured that your name resonates with the people of Freetown. And come June 24th, in fact, I have instructed that they paint a council. That's going to be a brand new council to welcome you. And a couple of days ago, I was there with my minister and the whole of the ministry to officially launch our Local Government Act 2022. So, this is an era of change. The people that are free to Leone, they talk say, if he had you, now for rest well at the balance cotton tree, where Gento belong to Leone. So if he has anybody, we don't have a choice. This is what we have now. We have to move forward. This country, this city has to move. So on that note, I would like to really take this opportunity to thank you very much, Gento and the deputy. I want to also thank the team of experts for the website. I want to thank you, our Port Estate. I want to thank all dignitaries that are here today. And we believe that June 24, 2023, Mayor Mohamed Gento Kamara and his deputy will be welcome. And I'll be there. Say welcome them and I thank you all.